is going on, everybody? My name is Jacob Forster, and welcome back to Thalassa, Edge of the Abyss. I have already done a 2-hour playthrough, first kind of interaction with this game. Make sure you go back and watch that one first if you are coming over here, maybe for the first time. But I just, again, wanted to say a huge thank you to Team 17 for sponsoring, once again, this part 2 video here. As a friendly reminder, go ahead and make sure you check out this game for yourself. It is available now on Steam. There is, again, a link in my description down below for any of you to check that out. But without further ado, let's jump back into this wonderful, wonderful mystery that we have to unfold. It was just a friendly reminder. In going through the first part, we have discovered, spoilers, that our crew obviously sank, their whole ship sank here, and we were trying to figure out what has become of the ship and the crew, why this has occurred the way that it has. And of course, our character here has been dealing with lots of grief along the way, kind of having some memories that are really just kind of pulling them between realities almost, which has been quite the ride for us. But I've been so very enjoying both the mystery aspect of kind of finding these clues and solving everything, and then of course exploring through this beautiful just underwater world that we're within. But yeah, let me see, kind of remember where we just picked up. We're outside, we just got outside if I'm not mistaken, and I need to go down to engineering apparently, all the way down to D2. So I'm wondering if we have an easy access from the officer D1 section to get us down there. Deck cargo entrance, that might be the way to go. So let's see, just kind of explore a little bit around this section. But yeah, this has been so sweet. Like, again, so I'll be very transparent. When I got the offer to do the sponsored work for this, Team 17, they really wanted me to be very transparent with how I've been enjoying the game and kind of going through all of my thoughts and feelings with this. And I always appreciate that from a game company that wants to have me work with them. And it's been a very, very, very fun kind of process overall. So it's been very sweet. It's been very, very sweet. Carving. Jesse is a lying hag? Oh no! Crude carvings. But yeah, I've been very much enjoying this. I was sitting at home, I was like, gosh, I can't wait to start this back up again because I want to figure out all these mysteries and try to solve what's going on here. I've been thinking about this game. Okay, let's see what's going on over here in this little room that we've got. Hello? Hello, anybody here? Oh, okay, so we can go down further. So that's gonna be cool. Get to explore some more sections of the ship. Oh, wax roll! Time to listen to the reporter. The Illustrated New York News. See what we got on this one.
I really don't know what to do. He's not eating what I prepared for him. What am I? Just a cook? I provide. Why would he refuse?
Why just a cook?
Thomas seems anxious. He has a lot of responsibility. He probably means nothing by it. He's just unaware that...
What?
It might be. Still, it undermines my position. Obsessing with his engine rattle. Kmart is even running out of patience, chasing ghost sounds.
Okay. Interesting. I'm getting the feeling that obviously we've got this mystery here with all these different people, and there's a lot of kind of like, oh, I'm not sure about this person. But I feel like that's going to be the case for a lot of people, is that we're unsure about many different people that are here. And I'm not sure that everybody is kind of this perfect person. I think it was what they said, Thomas. Thomas is kind of running around hearing these noises in the ship's engine, the Thalassa, and trying to figure out what's going on, but maybe they might not be so experienced to understand what the noises are, and other people are getting frustrated with that. Oh, look at this. Also, I think there was still something else in this little room, though. Let me make sure I'm fully exploring these areas. So we already grabbed the little piece that was there. Ah, here we go. A photo. Hans.
The captain, all right. Did I tell you how he lost those fingers?
His fingers?
I did. Well,
Oh,
he
yeah.
didn't cry out in pain or complain saving the green hand. Hans just stood there, bandaging his hand, and calmly told the fella to clear out his bunk.
Dang. It was a state of professional, even losing his fingers. Oh man, this is such a cool environment to be looking through. It always seems really, because I've been like snorkeling. I've never been actual scuba diving or obviously deep sea diving. I've never done that, as I'm sure many people have not done. But I've done like scuba diving, and even that's really scary. But it's so interesting to be able to. That is a lot of door handles. It's interesting to be able to like be in the water that way, and whether you're in like a shallow reef, or like sometimes you see like the ocean, I think it's called the shelf, where it's just a big drop off down into the abyss. And it's terrifying. I'm terrified of deep water. It's not as, it doesn't affect me as much in video game form, but it still is, it still gets me a little bit. But it'd be really interesting to be in an environment like this, specifically. Oh, look at the blanket moving. Because you're a bit more grounded in reality. Because when you're underwater, it really does feel like you're not on Earth in a way. It's a whole nother planet. It's a whole nother world. Garter. Who did this belong to, I wonder? New mystery. A garter. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Got a few doors to open up. A few more mysteries to solve. Cool. Also, I gotta make sure I'm really checking in with my mysteries from time to time, because it even gets to a point at times, at moments, where I've got maybe a few too many mysteries going on. Okay, there's something purple over here, which I believe is this. And it almost gives me too many options to try to solve them. So it's nice to get them like one at a time to have a little bit more of a short form of what you need to figure out. Team 1, Daniel, Joshua, Sebastian, T. Matthews. Team 2, Albert, George, Kamar, Pierre. Team 3, Andrew, B. Matthews, Michael, Samuel, Kamar. Okay. Shift rotation. Interesting. I wonder what this could be for. Okay, bolt cutters are required for this little section. And let's check our map. So there is still something else in this tiny little area that is a required... Aha! Wax roll! There we go. All right, see if we can listen to this. The New York News!
Everyone here is friendly and helpful.
Thomas.
I noticed that Kamar and Eric seem to have a bit of a disagreement.
Well, between you and me, they don't see eye to eye. But Kamar's a great guy. Just a bit disorganized is all. Does not like being told what to do. Eric is the professional type. He wants things in order. Makes him an efficient boss. Just wish you'd go a bit easier on Kamar.
Eric is overbearing.
No,
Interesting.
not at all. He takes an interest, which I really appreciate, actually. It would be harder without him.
Interesting. Thomas interview 1B. So it felt like he was being hard on Kamar. Just an interesting kind of note there. All right, so we still have the infirmary. Yeah, let's go back in the infirmary because it looks like this is the actual next place to go. Infirmary has a little bit of a blockade in this door, I believe it was. Yeah, this one's just closed. No other details about it. And then this room has a little door. Got a folder. Ah, Hans's injury. Interesting. Hans Fischer, R.C. Fawnshaw, the doctor, June 8th, 1905. Treated severe bruising to right hand and possibly fracture of the ring finger proximal phalange. Finger is bandaged and strapped up and should not be used for at least ... Nothing else. Oh gosh, so he lost his fingers and then he fractured his finger afterwards. That's unfortunate. Or at least that's how it seems to be. Interesting. Medical records. Let's see, can we enter into this little tiny room? Ah, dang it. It's blocked shut. Or needs a key for that one. Got it. Okay. Well, checking out the infirmary. Got the little medical bay here. See if we could find anything. Maybe we could find a good set of... like some kind of a knife that could cut through bone, or ropes in this deep underwater vessel. That might be the perfect thing for us. Also, I know our suit is really heavy. A mystery can be solved. But just step right on up over there. That'd be great. Okay, let's see if I can solve a mystery then. So which one? Okay. So this one, mast carving. Some crude carvings in the mast say Jesse is a lying hag. Who had it in for Jesse? Yeah, let's click on this one. This is the new one. So Jesse is a lying hag. That is the clue. And then the matching carvings would be the carving of M and K. Who made these? M and K. Jesse is a lying hag. So it would either be M or K, which would be Maria or Kamar, right? Not Kamar. What about Maria? Maria was hostile towards Jesse. Some crude carvings in the... Yeah. Wait, but why? Why? M and K, the Jesse. Because this I'm not too sure I would have gotten that connection other than just seeing M and K and trying either one of the two. But let's go ahead and conclude. See what other information I might get from that mast carving. Maria dislikes Jesse. Oh, okay. New clues. Maria was hostile towards Jesse, having called her a lying hag. Visualize the moment. This is how it must have happened. Oh, this is new. Haven't been able to have one of these yet.
Wise to you, Missy.
Maria? Maria!
Here.
Ah, there you are. We're late for dinner with the others.
Will Jessie be joining us?
She's made quite the impression on you, hasn't she?
You could say that.
Deduction result. Interesting. Okay. I wonder why Maria didn't like Jesse. Very strange. Very, very strange. Okay, let's click on the investigation 1. Oh gosh, not this one. Okay, Hans requested Eric to look into the crane accident that led to Alex's death. Who was Eric investigating? This one's still tough for me. I'll have to come back to this one as well to try and figure out exactly what's going on. Because, again, I feel like you can't just go through and try to find whoever might be the person for this from like an individual standpoint. So I needed Thomas and Kamar to switch around at some point. It's not Kadri, it's not Jesse, it's not... Then Thomas would be there with Hans. It's not Thomas, and then it's not Kamar. Kamar, Eric. Yeah, so you can't guess based on some of the couple little things, which is totally fine. It's totally fine. So Maria had taken Jesse's recordings from some reason. Oh, Jesse's missing recordings. Oh, okay, this makes more sense. Maria dislikes Jesse. What was the motive? She didn't like her. Connecting evidence. I don't have any evidence for this yet, but we can kind of pop those two together. And then the fling, number 1. So we have the garter, connecting evidence, matching attire. Who owned this? We don't know still. Okay, cool. Love it. Let's take a look at our map real quick, make sure. Yeah, so we've cleared everything in here. This needs a key, this is blocked. So now we need to go down to the underground area. Okay, or not underground. We're underwater! The lower levels of the ship. That is the more accurate description of where we need to go. Okay. Ooh, with a little bobble. Love it. Okay. Oh. Static. Bailey. Wonder if he's getting some storm. Huh. What? What did you say, Bailey? Okay, let's check out these straps. Read. These straps were not secured. Oh. Not secured. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Oh. Metal item. Okay, let's go ahead and see what this is. Oh, it's a cufflink. Interesting. Wonder who that belongs to. Cufflink. Property of SS Thalassa. This is sweet. It's very calming in a strange way as well. That is hard to explain when playing through. Because like moments like this where you're just kind of wading through the wreckage, you know there's not necessarily going to be an immediate dangers, but you know that you're going to be hit with some feels rather moving forward, and that's kind of what you're expecting, but you get some relief in some of these more wide open places, because this can feel pretty claustrophobic as you're kind of coming through at times and seeing the destroyed hallways and the inner sections of this ship. I'm here for you, Bailey. I'm here. Don't worry. Oh gosh, I just had a thought. My big fear with Bailey is that he's gonna think that I drowned and gonna come after me, and then he's gonna get stuck somewhere. And then it's just gonna be me all by myself. Please don't do that to us, game. Please don't do that to us. Okay. So it looks like straight ahead. Got a few sections. Kamar! Ah! Let's check out Kamar's place. I love just getting to find more information about these people. Because we really didn't get much info from the context early on in the game. Jardin de Paris. Ah, Kamar was having a little plant garden in his little cabin. That's so sweet. A bottle. A bottle of what? What are you hiding down here? I don't know. What kind of bottle was that? A whiskey bottle. Oh, okay. Engineering shift checks. Okay. Part 0143, likely culprit, 30th of June, 9924, possibly 1st of July, 0509, unlikely, 2nd of July, part 2888, 5673, and 8623, unlikely, 4th of July, 4th of July, parts 3726 and 4040, check. Still need to check on those. Interesting. So this is engineering details from Kamar. Got a nice little portrait here. He's a fan of his music. He's got a lot of vinyl records. Love that. Let's see, what do we have here? Mr. Greenwood. Sorry to have to bring this to your attention, but you've always said your doors are open to crew concerns. I'm having an issue performing my duties due to another member of the interfering with, well, hindering my work, being pig-headed. At this point, it's just sabotage. Interesting. Sabotage. Got a potential motive here from somebody. So Mr. Greenwood, that's Kamar? Kamar Greenwood? Oh, Kamar's complaint. Oh. So Kamar wrote that. Sorry, I don't know. I didn't remember what Kamar's last name was, if that's been disclosed to us. Okay. Very interesting. I like the decor. It's very fun in here. Okay, that's all we needed from his cabin. Let's go ahead and take a look, see what I can find in the next one. Ah, Sebastian. This one is completely blocked off. No go that way. Let's check out the collapse corridor. Oh, also, my brain is just like, oh, let's remember things. Bailey. Is this Bailey's room? His little beanie. My memory of seeing someone on the ship as we were walking up to it. That was something for sure that we need to kind of remember. I know that was more so of us having that kind of lump of wood. Maybe it was just like kind of a mental thing rather than real, but a shoddy figurine and a new wax roll. Let's take a look at this one. The New York News! I'm gonna say it every time I pick it up.
You have a good relationship with Hams. Since I came aboard,
Hams?
we've not got off to the best of starts.
The captain is a very private person.
I respect that. But if only I could understand him better. It's making my job reporting on all of this harder. I get the impression he's normally this way. Is he alright? He seems very tired.
The captain is...
I have a thought here.
No. He has been troubled since the accident. It's not my place to say.
But you are worried about him. It's a credit to you how well you look after all the crew.
Well, of course I am. He barely touches his food.
Hmm.
He's not sleeping well. Those pills do not help.
Pills. Pills here. Interesting. Yeah, my thought is, what if Jesse, the interviewer, was actually hired as a disguise of a true intention of the owner trying to get the bottom of maybe what happened. Basically a private investigator. That could be an interesting thought. Key! Is this the key to the ship? To unlock all these doors that I've been seeing? Skeleton key? I like that. Oh, perfect. What kind of key was it? I need to know! I mean, there's no other keys, it seems. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work. If it's like one very specific locked door, or it's gonna be available for every door. All right, let's go walk through this collapsed ceiling. Sweet. Okay. Oh, I think this door is really just coming off its hinges. Okay. Samuel. Why couldn't I say the name Samuel? Andrew. Okay. Love the sea creatures. Just the sea itself overtaking some of these rooms. And of course, we've got the engine room coming up. Ah! Oh, this is... Oh, perfect! The metal bowl! Oh, cool! This will allow us to go back up to that main section. Sweet! Let's go! Little cart is finally out of the way. Love that. Hey, and a new wax roll too. Let's see, what kind of details are we gonna get from this one? Ah, the Illustrated New York News!
Some initial thoughts. There's definitely more going on than meets the eye. There is an atmosphere on this ship, whether due to the accident or something else. I can't tell yet.
New clues, Jesse Dictation 1 and Jesse's work. New mystery is available. So let's go ahead and double check this back to the main section. I want to see if this key will unlock this door right up here. I believe, yeah, right over to this section. So this is gonna be, this is where it's gonna, I really need to like mentally remember. Mystery can be solved. Okay, I need to really mentally remember a lot of these details about this area. I think he's talking about this one, that it can be solved. But the journalist, Jesse's work, signs of different job. Jessie was hired to write about the St. Catherine mission, but she seemed to be looking into something more. See? What was Jesse's angle? Ah, okay. Theft report. I don't think that's it, but okay, yeah. Very interesting. I still don't know about this one. Who's Eric investigating? I gotta go back through my notes to really look at that. It doesn't seem like that's blocking me off from doing anything further, so I'm just gonna keep it that way. Door requires key. Oh, so they are specific keys? Are they really? Wait, let's go back to my items. So, objects. Documents? Box rolls, no. So we got all these new ones. Documents, no. Objects. Wait, what happened to what was the key that I just got then? Cufflink, whiskey bottle, shoddy figurine, Jesse's work, clues. Interesting. Profiles? Oh, this is cool. Oh, Bailey, good colleague with Alex. Jesse was hired by Isabel, has a strained relationship with Maria. Oh, this is cool. Oh, this is really cool. I haven't clicked on this before. Kmar is best friends with Thomas and dislikes Eric. Thomas, best friends with Kmar. Eric dislikes Kmar, so they dislike each other. Isabel hired Jesse, and Maria is her daughter. Hans has friendship with Kadri and also dislikes Jesse. Friendship. And Alex, good colleagues. And then the Thalassa. Profile will give more information about the character and will be updated as mysteries connected to them are solved. Oh, cool. You can also cycle quickly through all characters from profile. Oh, okay, sweet. Oh, that's really cool too. Mess hall. All right. And then something wrong with Hans. According to Kadri, Hans was not acting himself. What was going on with Hans? Oh, I think I know about this one. Cause for concern. Medical records. And this one also connects with the... Where was it? Maybe the heroin bottle. No. Okay, fair enough. Talked about the concern for Hans. Mention of pills. Yeah, the heroin bottle. But Kadri stops himself as Jesse gets inquisitive. Wait, could I do the heroin bottle on this one? No, the heroin bottle is not even on this section. Heroin, and wouldn't it be the medical records? But cause for concern. According to Kadri, Hans was not acting himself. What was going on with Hans? Hans came in with a broken fist, which was mended in the infirmary. Thomas's notes. Request of the halt, love poem, theft report, missing records, spell featured news article. Very curious. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. So still locked, still unable to get into there. So what was the key that we just got, I wonder then? Either way, we can keep moving forward and go back down now into that engine room section. It is very nice that as you continue to explore, previous blocked off sections do become available to us. Because that was something that I was like a little curious about. I was like, well, if I having to go all the way to this lower level, out to the deck, up and around to come to some of these sections, like, is that going to be an easy path to get back here? But it seems like as we do make that progress, it allows us to get back on through and exactly to where we need to go. And opens that opportunity back up for us as we go back along, which is really nice. Okay. Hopefully Bailey's all right with us right now. He seemed to be pretty concerned. Oh, it's like, where do I go? I'm trapped. Somebody help me. Yeah, look at all those gears. Oh. Interesting. Okay, I can go off to that side, but I think I want to stay over here for right now. Check out, yeah, some of the parts. Replaced parts. And then what was this? 0143. Aha. Okay. So this has to do, I'm sure, with Kmar's records. saying we need to replace or get rid of something. 5673. 3726. Oh yeah, I do have a note for that one too. Mystery progress available. Oh, got another one. 4040. Okay. So actually, I'm curious with this one then. Yeah, the engine 1. So engine work. What was done? Engine activity would be... Let's see, where is it here? Replace parts. Details of work done. So details of work done would be the Kmar blackboard. And then connecting evidence, last thing worked on was 4040 and 3726. Which is both of these. 3726. There we go. Okay, there we go, there we go. Okay, sweet. Thomas and Kmar were troubleshooting the engines. They struggled to find what they were looking for. Okay. Engine troubleshooting. Yeah, Thomas and Kmar didn't overhaul the engines. Working for many days, they checked and replaced several parts, but couldn't find the issue. Let's visualize the moment. Oh yeah, there they go. Thomas and Kmar did not find anything. Yeah. All right. Sweet. Oh, okay, so that's branching now to a whole nother section, the engine 2. So we had the expedition, the engine, now the engine 2. Thomas and Kmar didn't overhaul the engines but couldn't find the issue. Why was Thomas having such problems with the engine? So Thomas's findings, we can do Thomas's notes. He was confounded with the engine details. Or maybe that's not correct. We'll find out at a later point. And a suspicious sign could be what? I don't think there's anything here necessarily for the suspicious sign with any supporting evidence. So we'll leave that one for now. I think that's really the main one here, except for investigation 1. So I'll have to do that some more later. Okay, perfect. Hi, Mr. Crab. Bye, Mr. Crab. All right, let's check out this section here. Hold on, before I climb the ladder. Crap. Actually, does this include... Oh no, there is something down here on this level. Hold up. Hold up now. There's something I can check out? Because if I go up, then that is actually going to lead to something else completely. A whole different section. A wooden object. What is that? Is that a pipe? Yes, it is. From who? Whose pipe is that? Stylish pipe. Very stylish indeed. Okay, so that was a key detail. Glad I checked the map before going up this ladder. Just the sounds inside the suit are pretty creepy. Okay, and then up here now, there's nothing in this general section, so we'll keep moving forward. That's cool, the light shining through. Okay. Nothing in here, so keep moving forward. I want to try to be as efficient as possible, kind of pulling up the map and going through these details before I kind of walk too far out in a way. Oh, look at this. More crew cabins. My place, Cam. Oh, and of course I can't go inside. Oh, Alex. Oh.
Cam, come and take a look at this gauge. It's state of the art.
Oh. Just like that, she's gone. Oh. It's so sad. The Thalassa. There's nothing in there. Except for the little note. I wonder if that's some work that she was planning on working on. Oh, it's probably from here. The Thalassa folder. Crew manifest, June 1900, ineligible. 13th of June 1900, number 30067, SS Thalassa, New York. Thalassa research. Oh, piece of paper. What is this? The Bank of New Orleans. Mount 100, pay 2, ineligible. $100. 367. 3067. Signed, who knows? It's all paper clipped together, interestingly enough. Bank of New Orleans. Orleans. Oh, and this is my section of the cabin. We're just on the other side now. Oh. Whoa. Oh, cool. Let's check on the mystery, though. Oh, yeah, we can just kind of go hang out here, which is interesting. Yeah, new mystery. The hidden compartment? There's a hidden compartment under Alex's desk near a folder regarding the Thalassa. Why did Alex have this? Very interesting indeed. So there was the folder, here's the research, and then there was a check for $100 was found in Alex's cabin, torn up and subsequently pieced back together. I mean, they do kind of have, yeah, a matching number with it. So Alex had been searching for someone connected to a check and had traced them to the Thalassa. Interesting, very interesting. New mystery. Closet. Hole in closet. Okay. I don't know how much further I should go out and exploring out here. I guess we can just kind of go. Maybe there's pieces of the ship and personal belongings that have kind of been placed out here. Oh, look at this. Oh, is this going to allow us to kind of take the outer route and go to different sections of the ship too?
Can you hear me?
Alex? Uh-oh.
Please, I'm over here.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Are you there? Help me.
Oh, no, this is so sad. Why do we have to relive this again?
I can't move. I've lost feeling in my leg.
Oh, no. Not the ropes. I don't have a knife this time.
Good. If you can cut the mask free. Oh, damn it. Water's coming in faster now.
Oh, no. We have to relive this again.
Yes. And the next one.
Imagine if in this memory we actually save her.
Hurry. It's taking too long.
I'm mashing. You can hear my mouse clicking. Come on, get that thing out of there.
Don't want to die.
Oh. So sad. Yeah. Just a strange little memory. Relive Alex's death. Intrusive thoughts. Oh, I hate that. Oh. So sad to have to keep experiencing that.
Until we find the truth. Someone on this ship is to blame.
There's our little ship up there. Yeah, because we did enter in from the opposite side, right next to the abyss. Thalassa, edge of the abyss. There it is. Dang. Oh shoot! Is this gonna bring me? Okay, this is all the way up the guard. Oh, I feel like I need to go back there real quick. Oh, okay, I'm going back to the living area real quick. Because that's a drop-off point that I can't come back from. At least not easily make it back down to the lower sections. It's not that far of a walk. I just want to make sure. I should see. This is why I checked the map, because I usually do, and I was like, oh, I'll just keep walking. It's fine. It's fine. It wasn't fine. It wasn't fine. I'm committed to getting all of these mysteries solved. This is very beautiful with all the coral reef. All the other underwater organisms and plants and such a beautiful little array of goodies. Okay, Back in the ship, please. This area. Yes, this is the one that had something special. Oh, Kitty! Please, where's Kitty? Oh, where's Kitty? I hope Kitty was able to escape. Of all of them, please let Kitty escape. No, Domino. Oh my gosh, the Illustrated New York News.
You're having challenges with your work then.
Thomas.
You know, Isabella's always so busy and Hans has been, well, absent. To be honest, the captain's been a bit of a recluse of late. It's detrimental to all our work. But he takes care of the ship. I just expect to get more of his ear as the chief. He had time for my mentor. Oh, I don't mean anything by that, though.
Interesting. So he feels like he's been neglected a little bit. Oh. Jacket has blood on it? Or a paint spill? I wonder. Bloody jacket. Okay, so it is blood. The round turn on the 8. The bow line. French, Portuguese. Triple knot. And the Spanish knot. Very cool. Okay, anything else in this little section? No, we're good. But what is it up here? Am I going to create a shortcut real quick? No, this is just blocked off. Okay, got it. And so we're at the other side of that door now. Got it. Okay, that is helpful to know. Sweet, I'm glad I did come back down here briefly, just to make sure that we had all that checked in. Let's double check these things though, because I want to make sure that this is kind of checked off my map, that we've seen that there's blockades, or maybe a locked door, or what about you? Also needs a key. I do have a key on me, but I don't think it's the right one, unfortunately. There we go. Okay, sweet. So block, key. Nice. Now let's go back outside and we can go up into the garden section. Do I have any main objectives though? I don't think I currently do have anything crazy. Back to the mysteries. Ah, okay. Alex's cabin rampage. Oh, there was a hole in Alex's closet. Who had done it? Hole in closet. Oh, medical records from the captain, from Hans. And that would be Hans. Yeah, Hans injured his hand. Punched a hole in Alex's closet, breaking his hand in the process. Is it just because he was so upset about what happened? Hans rampage. Hans punched a hole in Alex's closet, breaking his hand in the process. He came into the infirmary to have his hand mended to June 8th. Okay. Got it. Very interesting indeed. Huh. Okay. I'm sure... So that, you know what? That's how some people are with anger and frustration. They just... sometimes they're self-destructive and they just punch things. Very unfortunate. Way to kind of let your emotions kind of get to you, but it happens with some type of people. It happens. It's sad that someone has to go through that much pain and anguish that they would feel the need to physically like hit something so hard that they fracture their own hand. Like, that's a crazy thought. Like, I understand things like, obviously, an accident of like you smack your hand into something, or you close your hand in a door, or something wild like that, or even like maybe a self-defense situation of like trying to throw a punch and you end up fracturing your hand in the process. But the fact that you're not doing it, like, it's not needed. It's not needed whatsoever to try punching a closet. Where am I? Oh, way over here. Okay, got it. It's coming up into Eric's room, from what the map said. Oh. Oh. Shuffleboard? Is that what that is? I don't know. Plus 10, minus 10, different scores. This is a cool little upper deck section. like this. Is this like the... Wait, what is this actually? Doesn't have a direct description. There's guest, Thomas, Eric, and Eric. There's a study, among other things, in here. Drawer. The key. Needs a key, doesn't it? Oh no, it doesn't need a key. Sweet. Got some logs. Fault log, 1905. What are we gonna find? 29th of June, no sign of what is causing the issues with the engine, but a few minor things are out of place. We found a bolt missing. I just wish the captain would let us prioritize our search. 30th of June, I knew something was off. The evidence I've found so far proves it. Well, tell us what evidence this is, Eric. I think this is Eric's cabin area. Maybe it's not. Fault log, new clue. The chessboard and a crab, oh! Zoom, zoom, zoom. We spent months trying to teach Bailey chess. Like that. Little notebook. So this must be just like the general study / crew area. Retiring seems so far off, but Thomas mentioned it again today, and the lad knows the ropes. Taught him all I know about the Thalassa, but I know her better than anyone. How to keep these old engines purring like a kitten. When I was his age, I was... Demi's notebook. Demi. I feel like I haven't had much info about them. Something illustrated. The new illustrated magazine. Interesting. The Outlook. The Ziegler Polar Expedition. We read about that earlier on the last episode. And a wax roll. Perfect. Let's see what kind of info we get from this one. New little interview. From the Illustrated New York News.
You have assembled quite a crew here. Hans, for instance,
Fishy.
seems the blueprint of the stoic captain. You are not
Isabel.
wrong. With Hans, the ship always comes first. He can be very committed, but that's exactly the quality I'd want in a responsible captain. But you also have quite green hands aboard too, and in positions of responsibility. Isn't Thomas a bit young to be chief engineer?
Thomas, engineer.
I don't agree. He is talented. Sure, he needs to learn to be more decisive in his new role, less a people pleaser, but he'll grow into it.
Okay.
But that's a lot of faith to put in one so inexperienced. Perhaps. How did you get your first big break, Miss Linden? Sorry, Jessie.
Good question. Fishy! You're distracting me this whole time. Okay. Engineering is Thomas. Purchasing, I believe, is Isabel. Construction? It's not Kmart, is it? Oh, it is Kmart! Oh my gosh! You know, I probably could have solved this so much earlier if I just looked at the descriptions of their jobs. Yeah, the main financier, the ship's mechanic, and the chief engineer. Eric was investigating Thomas, Isabel, and Kmart. Conclude. I don't know why that one took me so long. Eric was tasked by Hans to investigate the crane accident to figure out the cause. He was looking at Thomas's design, the parts purchased by Isabel, Kmar's work with assembly and maintenance. Conclude the mystery. And now we have branching pathways that seem to be the investigation 1, investigating Kmar. So it looks like all these are ready. So Eric was tasked by Hans to investigate the crane accident. Yes. And point of concern, Kmar. So Hans, no, Eric. Wait a second. Let's see. Eric was investigating Kmar for his work with construction and maintenance of the crane. So what am I looking for in this one? In an interview with Kadri, he talks about his concern for Hans, mention of pills. In a continued interview of Thomas, he speaks warmly of both Kamar and Eric, but concerned that the two don't get along. Kamar and Eric. Maybe this one, and then examples of his work. But this would be Kamar's work. That's Thomas's cabin. Kamar's complaint. Oh yeah, rejecting bureaucracy. Okay, so that does work. Love poem, unfinished reports from Kamar. Here we go. Piece it together. Haha. Kamar's work showed signs of him disregarding routines and rules set by Eric. Oh, but is that because he wasn't very good at his job, or because he was actually like going through and just had disagreements with Eric? Okay, so investigating Thomas. So Eric was investigating Thomas. He had been responsible for the engineering of the crane. So if we come over here, I need information about Thomas's experience into question, the crew. Piece it together, his new and his role. And then an example of his work was Thomas and Kamar doing engine troubleshooting. Yeah, Thomas was a novice in his position, having recently completed his apprenticeship. Got it. Nice. Oh, that's great. That's great that we got these all connected now. Oh, thank goodness. I'm super happy about that. It was bugging me a little bit that I wasn't figuring it out. Or not that I wasn't figuring it out. I just wasn't taking the time that I needed to actually sit down and get through that one. T-set. Fishy. It's empty. Oh. They wanted all the sugar. It was cute. Door. Open, please. Dang it. Dang it. Requires a key, of course. Oh. What is this? Fabric? Is this similar to the garter? Garter, right? J.G. Wentworth? Oh, IG. Instagram? Handkerchief. Take a look at this one. Ah, the fling garter matching entire with the handkerchief. Who owned this? Obviously, it was Kamar. No, I'm guessing it's Maria or Isabel. There we go. Isabel had relations with someone in the storage room. Ooh, spicy. Getting some details out here. Okay, cool. Got that one all completed too. Let's check our map, as we should do. And we're all done in here. Perfect. So now let's see what other sections I can kind of walk over to. Like this door. I see a keyhole. Are you going to make us need a key for this one? Potentially. Very potentially. Yeah. Unfortunately, we need a key for that. Eric. So the key I got was for who, though? Lipstick. Interesting. Okay. New clues. Red lipstick. I like this little study kind of section here. That's really cool. I would love a little nook like that. Put a bunch of pillows and just sit down and read. A diary. This could be very personal. Read it. My lessons are a dream. He is such a wonderful teacher. I could listen to him play the guitar all day if we weren't being rudely interrupted all the time. That grouser's always riding his back. When that bonehead grabbed the guitar from his hands, I could have spat. There's so much happening. A heavy atmosphere. I heard her sobbing again last night. I need to find a way to help. So someone is in love with Kamar. Maria's diary. Oh, Maria and Kamar then. Mess hall commotion. Oh, recount of events. Maria's diary. Sign of a person involved was the guitar. And who was there? Kamar? Yeah, an altercation. Maria's guitar lesson with Kamar was interrupted by someone. Okay. I feel like I'm more naturally getting these together, which is great. And then we have this one, mess hall commotion still. So Maria's music lesson was interrupted when Kamar was involved in an altercation. With whom and why? So Maria was receiving a guitar lesson from Kamar Someone who is always riding his back. Who is involved? It's got to be Eric, obviously. Source of the dispute? I'm assuming it has to do with unfinished reports and sign of friction. It's the interview about Kamar and Eric. Yeah, late reports. Kamar and Eric had an altercation in the mess hall due to work disagreements. Oh, great. Yeah, work feud. We can visualize the moment. Marie's guitar lesson with Kamar was interrupted by Eric. They had an altercation in the mess hall due to work disagreements. Mystery novice. Solve 10 mysteries. So wait, is she...
Kamar, I need a word.
Whoa.
I'm busy at the moment.
He's busy.
This is important. The repairs I tasked you with are long overdue. I am tired of having to chase...
No, I did that yesterday.
Well, there's no report of that. How am I supposed to know?
How about trusting that I've done it?
Fair.
I would trust you if you weren't prioritizing everything else. And don't you think it's inappropriate to spend this much time with a child?
Who are you calling a child?
Only way you know how to show authority is by berating people.
Hey, you're out of line.
What are you doing?
Interesting. Interesting. This is how it must have happened. Very interesting. Huh. So wait, was he giving her the guitar lessons or was she giving him the guitar lessons? I think he was giving her the lessons. All right, so Kamar rebelled. Investigating Kamar. Kamar's work showed signs of him disregarding, showed him signs of disregarding routines and rules set by Eric. Signs of insubordination were related to the work feud. And then supporting evidence with this work feud. Oh, bloody jacket. Blue chorco. Discarded along a curved needle and green thread that is stained in blood. Maybe the whiskey bottle? Yeah, concerning behavior. He was drinking a lot. Kamar's diligence and integrity came under scrutiny due to certain actions. Okay. This is great. I love getting to kind of go through and find these little details here. Diligence and integrity came under actions. Okay, yep. Conclude the mystery. So that should be all the current mysteries that I can solve. So I'm glad that it highlighted to orange like that when we have a solvable mystery. Makes it a lot nicer to just be like, oh, this is exactly what we need. Okay, still purple in this area, which means we're probably gonna find some form of a wax recording, possibly. Wax roll here. Guess who it's from? Gotta get the old Illustrated New York news. Let's see what we got.
I've noticed there's a tension aboard the ship, especially between the top brass, yourself included. Something seems to be troubling
Eric or
you.
Hans?
You seem tired, restless.
Hans.
I have a lot to do.
Does it have
Quite the
anything
response.
to do with the accident? The investigation that Eric is conducting?
Yeah, he's looking into that. He's a thorough and impartial man.
Really? And the fact that doesn't concern you?
More mysteries.
What? How dare you? I've told you before, I don't hold with gossip.
It is a fact. Ask them yourself.
What is she talking about, I wonder?
I'd say Eric's objectivity was in question. Wouldn't you?
Damn it. He's supposed to be looking into Alex's death.
Huh.
Typical brass. He's in her pocket.
Oh. Huh.
Are you all right? You look pale.
Interesting.
Hands?
Like how she calls them hands. Hands? With her. She has a almost southern accent. I don't know if that's accurate, but the feeling I get from the recording. Strange boots. Those are very strange looking boots. What are those? Are those slippers? Huh. Padded boots. Weird. Never heard of anything of that sort. What even are those? We can actually go inside. Sweet. Ooh. Okay, I think I'm still missing something out there. No, we got it all. Perfect. A foreign tool? Wait. That's not very foreign at all. Tool set? Missing tool. Oh my gosh, I could get all of my goodies here. I didn't even check, by the way. Whose room is this? Or is this just a general tool room? Little figurine. Who is carving these figurines? I've seen more than one. This is the first, like, human one. Adelina, 7th of July. Unfinished. An interesting carving at the very bottom, too. Huh. Interesting. Girl figurine. Oh, whose room is this? Thomas. Oh, Thomas's room. Okay. Another figurine.
Look at these things. You're still so young.
A toy submarine. Authentic model kit. Quick, easy to build. Scale, seafaring crafts. Oh, that's sweet. Little alarm clock. Wonder if all the clocks stopped at the exact time when the ship went under. Padded clock. Wait, why is it padded? What do you mean by that? Huh. Here's Thomas's jacket. Got a nice little book here. Oh, Thomas has got a lot of stuff in his little room. Or rather, a lot of notes and clues to pick up. Working of the water level gauge. Workings of the water level gauge. So it seems like he was trying to like learn some things on the fly while being an apprentice and being this new person.
Did he even know what he was doing?
Yeah, it's a good question. The aerodrome, Red Wing, mechanical part. It's got a PSI gauge. Mangled piece, new clue. Okay. Got all these little things. Ah, his little bathroom. This is cool. Okay, check the map, and we're all good with Thomas's cabin. So it looks like we can go outside now. Unless was there anywhere else to go over here? Oh yeah, Eric's study and guest cabin I still haven't even tried looking into. Or out here. Guess I can open this door real quick. Unless it's locked. You never know. Ah, okay. Good. Wow. So cool. Alright. Guest. Did we try this? Oh, sweet. Another door we can open. Cool. So who is staying in the guest cabin? It's got to be Jesse, right? So this would be Jesse's quarters. The New York News!
He's a live wire, isn't he? And he's such a good teacher. But I'm gonna need more lessons. He's just so distracting. Which is good. I could do with a distraction right now from all my other problems.
Maria.
I know what you mean. He is talented. But what problems are those? We can talk if you want.
She's acting almost like a therapist in a way. It's kind of weird
Don't tell anyone, alright? But
for an interviewer.
I'm worried about my mom. She's acting odd. I think she's keeping something from me. About the expedition? I'm not sure. She's been upset a lot of late. She thinks I don't know. But she left her papers in our rooms, and she never does that. And she yelled at me when I went to touch them. These papers, were they to do with the accident? Did you get a look at them? No, You can tell me.
Oh, gosh.
Upsetting your mother.
I wouldn't trust Jesse with that kind of information.
This is just a story to you, isn't it?
Exactly.
Do you even care? Maria,
That's exactly what I would have thought. Yeah, screw you, Jesse. That's my mom. That's my private relationship with my mom. What is that? The gold nugget. Oh, the cork board. Oh, is this the work? There's definitely more going on. An atmosphere. Do the accident or something else. Alex, a tragic accident. How did it happen? Dive crew quit. Interview Matthias, Llewellyn, and Cam. Isabel. Who else is financing the expedition? Isabel has law. Ineligible. Illegible. 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 Why am I saying ineligible? Have I been saying ineligible this whole time? Illegible. Hans, rude and closed off. What is he afraid of? Eric, tightly wound, out of his depth, asked to what does he... Okay.
Jesse uncovered something nefarious.
Alex, where are you? Can you talk to me? I miss you. I miss you so much. Little letter here. What do we got? The Illustrated New York News. 308th Avenue, New York, USA. June 5th, 1905. Miss Linden. To find some revelation about the Thalassa expedition and its members, we may have been invited to document events and run adventure features, but Scandal and Truth sells papers. See what you can dredge up. Some of this crew will no doubt have something to share. Let me remind you, I want to go to press as soon as you return to port and can safely telegram your expose. Jacob Forster Chester, Editor-in-Chief. That's me! Okay. You know, I'm really glad that we go and like look at the back of the paper every time, because you never know. You never know what's going on the back side of these papers. I would do the same thing if I'm trying to solve a mystery. Okay, so this one is locked, needs a key. A key. A little sewing kit. Let's take a look at this. Oh, this is related to the jacket then, isn't it? Yeah, the green thread. Okay. Good information to have. The sewing kit. Okay, I think that's gonna give me information on the mysteries. Oh, we've got a lot of them to solve right now. Okay, catastrophe on board. Matching attire, bloody jacket with the sewing kit. Who was hurt? Not Kamar. No. Jesse? Or I guess, is Maria in the guest room? Blue chore coat. Wait, do I have the information for this? Green thread. Curved needle, green thread. Curved needle, green thread. How do I know who would have been doing stuff with this? Matching equipment? Thomas jacket. Doubt it. Blue chore coat hanging is her. Oh, is it Thomas hurt? Who helped? Maria? Huh? I guess I'm confused about like whose room this is. Let me go to the engine too. It's Thomas's note. Suspicious sign. Mangled piece. Ah. And another suspicious. Oh yeah, so this is for Thomas. Another suspicious sign. Cloth has been glued onto the bells of a clock in Thomas's room, possibly indicating an attempt to reduce the noise of the alarm. Adjustable wrench, which had been put to one side apart from the other tools. It has a blue painted handle. Padded boots. Cloth is glued on the bottom of a pair of Thomas's shoes, likely to reduce noise. What does that mean? Oh, weird. Oh, Wait, that's strange. Wait. Okay, Thomas and Kmart. Oh wait, hold on a second. Let me look at this. Thomas and Kmart did an overhaul of the engines but couldn't find the issues. Why was Thomas having such problems with the engines? So Thomas's notes, he was claiming he heard unusual sounds from the engine. He crashed to halt the journey to get help from Kmart and look into the issues. And then if we have suspicious signs, maybe it's padded clock and the padded shoes. That's not right now. So if he had this stuff to reduce noise, was he like setting an alarm for himself to like wake up when everyone else was asleep, putting on padded shoes, and then walking around like trying to figure out what was going on with the engine? That's what it feels like to me. That's what it feels like to me. This could be a couple different things. I'm gonna see if I can solve something else first. So Eric was investigating Isabel connected to the purchases. Anomalies, Isabel is not acting herself. She gets mad when Jesse presses it and then leaves. Anomalies. News article, Isabel feature, love poem, check, engineering editor letter, engineering 101, fault log, check, Thalassa research, Kmars complaints, Thomas notes, love poem, neatly handwritten love poem. No, of course not. Isabel feature. So what would be the anomaly on this one? No. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Oh, missing records. Oh, yeah, obviously. Isabel was acting unlike herself and financial records were missing from her office. Aha. Okay. Got it.
Crane work. Isabel brought the parts. She must be hiding it somewhere.
Very interesting indeed. Okay, late night wanderer. Here we go. Oh, I forgot about this one. Jessie was hearing noises from someone suspiciously wandering about at night on her floor, walking out on deck. So that obviously is not the heroin bottle and the carvings of Maria. That is Thomas with his padded clock, his padded boots, and Thomas. Boom. Thomas was sneaking around at night. Conclude. Okay, good. Yeah, Jesse had noticed someone was taking the night trips out on the deck during the night. Seems Thomas was the one who was trying to not wake anyone, muffling his boots and silencing his alarm clock. Let's go ahead and visualize the moment. See what this thing is all about. He's got his silly little boots. New mystery available with this too. Go on, Thomas. No, not into the abyss! Interesting. Where was he sneaking off to? So very strange. Okay, got it. So what is this one? The journalist. So Jessie was hired in to write about the St. Catherine mission, but she seemed to be looking into something more. What was Jessie's angle? So Jessie's work, and then of course we need the editor letter. Now we've got the thing to piece this together. New instructions. Jessie was under pressure from her editor to deliver an expose rather than just a detail on the Thalassa and its expedition. And then catastrophe on board. This one I'm still confused about. So Bloody Jacket had a connecting evidence with this, and it belonged, or Thomas is the one who was hurt. Matching equipment. Oh no, none of this is accurate. Wait, why is this sewing kit? Oh, that works. Oh, and then sewing kit. Here we go. I just had them backwards. Oh, and that was Jesse's room. Got it. A bloody jacket with needle and thread. Thomas was badly hurt, and Jesse had stitched up his wound. I wonder how Thomas got hurt then. That's another interesting detail to kind of figure out. A bloody jacket with needle and thread was found in the crew living area. Thomas had been badly hurt, and Jesse seemed to have patched him up. Okay. And then investigating Thomas once more. So Thomas was quite new and unproven in his role. So signs of his unreliability. Thomas was badly hurt. Signs of his immaturity. Submarine toy. Sneaky Thomas maybe, and his submarine toy. There we go. Concerning behavior. There were signs putting Thomas's experience and reliability into question as the chief engineer. Competency concerns. There were concerns aboard the Thalassa regarding Thomas's experience and reliability. Perfect. And then we still have this one, the engine too. So Thomas and Kmart didn't overhaul the engines, but couldn't find the issue. Why was Thomas having such problems with the engine? So Thomas's findings? No. We need, was it the fault log? There we go, fault log. And then suspicious signs, I believe we should be able to have something like the, let's get these out of here. Yeah, foreign tool and the mingled piece. Thomas was having problems with engines because someone had tampered with them. Oh, now that's interesting. That's very, very interesting. Thomas was having problems with engines because someone had tampered with them without Thomas's knowledge. Who had tampered with the engines?
If Thomas found someone tampering with the engine,
Ah,
what if the crane was sabotaged as well?
that's a good question. That's a great question. So now there's a new mystery available, the engine number 3. We're gonna go ahead and leave that one for now. So coming back over here, so this is locked off. Now I need to double check to see if I can go into Eric's study, which is just across the way. Because this door is locked, there's nothing else for me in here. Did I really not go into this room yet? Late Night Wanderer 1. Oh, I already watched this one, didn't I? Oh, you can just visualize it here. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's really cool. You just hear him stomping around. Okay. The office. Got it. Ooh, look at this. Ah! Is this gonna go into the other room? Hopefully. Yeah! Oh, it's blocked. Dang it. Okay, fair enough. What do we have here? A ring binder. Let's see what we can find in this little thing. Date, 25th of June, 1905. To the captain, subject cradle storage. Kmart failed to complete the necessary paperwork concerning the dismantling and storage of the replacement cradle. We saw this, this was another clue. And he spent over half an hour taking a short break while on duty. It is his responsibility to ensure all pieces are counted. He is currently engaged by Thomas on the engine. With your permission, I will redirect his efforts to conducting a full inventory of the new cradle parts that I will supervise. From Eric. Okay. Yeah, because there was the cradle at the very beginning before we even got to the ship. So mystery progress is available on one of these here, but I don't have the full details yet, so I'm going to leave it as is. Alexander the Great figurine. So this is an office, so I don't know where this kind of details belong to. Mr. Great, Alexander. Cool marble bust there. Oh, little trash bin. What's in here? Is it an inkwell? Yeah, looks like it. And apples. Someone was hungry. Broken inkwell. We've got this little letter. Something 3rd, 1903. Dear E. Larson, it was a pleasure meeting you at your recent talk in New York. As I said that evening, I enjoyed your book on the discovery of longitude and approaches to navigation. I have a proposition for you. I'm in need of a maritime historian to lead my next expedition. Something of the SS Thalassa, which undoubtedly you will have heard of. My crew has undertaken several nautical expeditions in recent years, and now my focus is a personal one. The locating of and raising of the St. Catherine, Spanish galleon, captained by one of my ancestors. I would be pleased to discuss this and your role as expedition leader at my offices or over dinner. Yours sincerely, Isabel Greenwood. So E. Larson. Who was E. Larson? Is that one of our people? Personal request. Eric Larson, I'm assuming. Little photo. Is this Eric and someone else? Let's hope the investment was worth it. LL. The investment of college for Eric. Graduation photo. High school, Eric Larson's certificate. LL was probably the dad. Desk drawer. I keep seeing these keyholes in the desk drawers and it makes me worry that it's not going to open. Huh. Little stationery / art drawer. I want a dedicated stationery and art drawer. That sounds sick. The Primrose Path. Bram Stoker. Same one who wrote Dracula. Bram Stoker's Dracula. Eric, we need to talk. Hans found out. Ah, so that's why Hans was upset in that interview, because found out that Eric and the financier were together in some capacity, which will give us more information with the secret. Note in book, connecting evidence is going to be, gosh, where was it? The love poem, I'm assuming. And who wrote this? It was Isabel. No match, not the love poem. Personal request for Isabel. There we go. There we go. According to a handwritten note in Eric's office, Hans found out about a secret that they shared. Who had left a note in Eric's office? Isabel shared a secret with Eric. Okay. Got it. The secret. Eric and Isabel had a secret, and Hans found out about it. So I wonder what the secret was. Not necessarily that they were in relation.
I'm not surprised.
So conspiring together. Interesting. The fling, number 1, Isabel relations. Isabel was having relations with someone in the infirmary storage room. Isabel's garter was found in the infirmary storage room. Who was she having relations with? Well, there's another sign of a connection. The secret. Who was with her? Eric? Yeah, Isabel was secretly hooking up with Eric in the infirmary storage room. Okay. Got it. Sneaking around the ship, Eric and Isabel were having a secret fling. How had they ended up together? Let's visualize the moment. I love visualizing the moment.
Shh, quiet.
Uh-oh.
We have until they get off lunch break.
Saucy. Spicy.
Shh, I said.
Okay. You know what? Consenting adults. They can do whatever they want.
You wouldn't have been impartial.
That's also true, though. That is very true. Okay, so that's enough of these details here. Let's see, is there anything else in this room? There is something very important in the room still. Let's go ahead and find it. Diplomas. Eric Larson. History, law, and accounting. I wonder if he didn't actually, like, what if he just didn't have any degrees or any formal education with this? Ah, the ink stain. There's something back behind here. So someone threw the inkwell at the wall. They put that up to cover it seems. Stain. New mystery available. Okay, so we got the main detail, but there's still one more thing in here that's non-essential that I need to find or look at, which could be somewhere else. Alexander the Great. Dang, what else am I missing in here? I want to get everything that I possibly can. Otherwise, it's really gonna bug me. Just being like, I missed the one single area in here. Oh, here we go. The book. Larson's Longitude. Esteemed author Eric Larson.
Look at that. A bit too plussed with himself now.
Okay. There we go. Now we're completely finished in this section. Pull up the mysteries. We've got the office incident stain. Connecting evidence is the broken inkwell. Piece it together. Large stain on the wall in Eric's office. What happened here? Smashed inkwell left a stain on Eric's wall. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. That might lead to further clues, though. Like this one, the fling number 2. Secret fling. Eric and Isabel were having a secret fling. Why was this going on? Secret fling. What's the connection? Where it began was with the... Isabel, Eric, and Bailey posing together. According to Bailey, Eric and Isabel had a turbulent start working closely together. Okay, working closely. Isabel's passion. So we've got the Isabel's passion and Eric's passion. Eric's passion would be Larson's Longitude, I guess. And then Isabel's passion is the Signed pamphlet, Thalassa. Isabel has personalized and signed. Doubt it. Oh, it is. They shared a love for adventure. They'd been working closely together and had a shared love for adventure. Oh, cool. The fling number 2. This is great. I love solving these. This is very, very fun. Okay, that's all of the current details there. So now we can finally go across the way, go out onto the deck side, the outer section of the ship. Yeah. Sweet. All right, cool. So where is this going to lead us? Where am I venturing off to? So just this kind of main area. And I have an objective in... Oh, I need to go back to Isabel's office, apparently. Huh. I can get there from the main hall, so that's at least easy. Did I still have some main objective in Sun or Garden, or was it Engineer? Pantry key. That's what I picked up. Oh. Oh, yes, it tells me exactly what I have. Pantry key? Oh, which is over here, is it not? Oh, okay, so I have 2 things to do in the galley. Oh, cool. So I'm at office. Okay, cool. We get to explore. This is nice. This is very nice. Ah, oh, okay, cool. I was very curious. I was like, oh, what am I doing with that key? Picked it up, but I didn't realize it would be on the map. Because that's what I didn't notice it. Or a little mention of the wrench as well. Okay. I was wondering if maybe that was a little ramp I could walk up.
Look out.
What? Oh my god! What? I was about to look off the edge there because I was just curious. What the heck? I'm panicking. I'm panicking.
Unit lost.
Where are you? Oh, the flares. Thank you. I don't know where I'm going.
Lost without him. Without me. Without us to guide you.
Very lost indeed. Is this the engine? What am I looking at here? Could you imagine? Wait, what if we sabotaged the engine before we left?
There are more questions than answers.
Why? What? How? Yeah, some sabotage thing. The why. The what. Very interesting. Could you imagine though if it was us? That would be awful. Here's the detail though. We are getting to know so much about everyone else, but we really know nothing about ourselves. And that's a little concerning. And we don't know too much about Bailey, but Bailey does tend to seem very, very genuine throughout this whole thing. I don't know. It's a tricky thing to figure out.
How can you find out anything? You don't know these people.
Hello? Interesting. Also, my brain is like going into places of like, well, crap, what happened? Like, what happened to us with that little ship falling up above our heads just a moment ago? Did we just get knocked out?
Connect with anyone.
Some dumbbell weights. Can't connect with anyone. Why do you say it like that? Little elephant. We connected with you. The check. The check. What's going on with the check? Did we write that?
You think I'd trust you with my secrets?
Huh. Why wouldn't Alex trust us?
Get out of there. Wake up. Can you hear me?
We got this.
Can you hear me?
Oh, come on, get up. Get up.
Are you there?
I'm here, Bailey.
Hear me, Cam.
I can hear you. Oh, no.
Damn it. How about now?
Oh, we're pinned down now? Push boat, mash.
What's going on?
I'm pinned down by a boat.
Cam, take deep breaths.
I'm meshing. Okay.
I know it's tough, but you need to remember your training.
I don't know if I need to keep mashing. Okay, what's my training? I don't know my training. What, Nora?
Assess the situation. Look at your surroundings.
Use that to pivot up and off of our legs. Push rock to mash. Oh, a little rock. Got it. But I mean, if that thing slides down and off of our leg in a weird way, that could just shred us and put water up too. That's really tough. Woo. Woo. Okay. Okay, that's stressful. That's anxiety inducing.
Sorry that I left. I don't know what happened. Luckily, I managed to fix the radio in time.
Good, good. Okay.
Best you not mention me. You wouldn't understand. Would only worry.
You sure you're all right?
Doing just fine, Bailey. Just fine. There's no ghosts. Not talking to any ghosts here. Gosh, that is so scary to look down into the abyss. Hate that. I hate that. Anything over here? No. This place is shredded. Just completely shredded. Blocked off, blocked off, blocked off. Can't get through here. This is blocked, right? No, this is where we came from? I don't think it matters. I just need to go in here. No entrance. Oh, where does this lead?
Stairs back to the hub. Maybe we can clear them from this side.
Ah. Oh, this will be sweet. But I need bolt cutters. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, let's find ourselves some bolt cutters. This is going to be exciting. The bolt cutters. Nothing with that door. Let's see. What about you? What about you, little door? Nothing over here either? Quite unfortunate. Okay. So I'm assuming we'll pick up bolt cutters at this point in time. Through one of these access points. One of these doors. One of the doors. Oh, wait a second. There was something right over... Oh, bolt cutters! Just walked right past them. Amazing. Oh, amazing. I can do so many more activities. Okay, let's go into this little room first before I go back down, because this is an option for us. I don't know where this one leads. Oh. Oh. Pipes. There's that symbol from the little statue carving thingy. Figurine. Statue carving thingy. Figurine. Drawings on pipe. Yeah. Whoever's been doing all of the stone work. And tin snips. Some little tin snips. I like this. Okay, so that seems to be everything for this area. Yeah. Now we can go make that little shortcut for ourselves and continue forward. Oh man, this is great. This is great. I love the interconnectivity of this entire, like, ship that we're having to go through. And part of the puzzle solving is figuring out how to get through and make it more accessible as we go along. I really like it. I like the way that this is set up. Because it makes you worry at a certain point when you're first starting to go through it. And then as you get further along, you're like, oh, I actually don't need to worry. Because this is just something that we're going to come across at a different angle later on. Sweet. All right, so now let's go back over here into Isabel's office, because there's a new thing that we're supposed to be checking out or finding in here. I gotta figure out what it might be. Not the ropes. Crumpled schematics? This is new for sure. Oops. Oh, okay, so these are all numbers. What was he doing? So these are the schematics, trying to figure out all the numbered details of all the parts of the engine. Interesting. Very interesting. New clue, crumpled schematics. And then, now that I'm over here as well, I have the bolt cutters to open up that section, but also I have the pantry key that I can open up over here. Double exciting, triple exciting, quadruple exciting. Pantry key. Yes. Oh, and I have the bolt cutter so I can go into the other door over here. Oh! This is so exciting! Pantry time. Cool. Alright, what are we gonna find in here? Hopefully more carrots, more potatoes, more canned tomatoes. Some cabbage. Broken lock. So someone busted in here with the bolt cutters, of all things. I wonder who did that. Someone was quite hungry. Broken lock. Food scraps. Was there someone aboard the ship? There's the symbol again. Candles. And then the blanket. Makeshift camp. The cluttered ventilation. So there was a stowaway on board. For sure. So this is a new mystery. A cluttered ventilation room. So there was access to a ventilation room through the pantry, which was filled with clutter. What was going on in there? Suspicious activity. A makeshift camp. Abnormal activity. Food scraps. And a broken lock. Really? A small ventilation room connected to the pantry was cluttered with items. I don't know. What do you want? What do you want from me on this one? Is the scraps here? Broken lock? Oh, there we go. Someone was stealing cluttered ventilation. Abnormal activity. Now it's the makeshift camp and the food scraps. There we go. Stowaway had hidden in the ventilation room and was stealing from the pantry. Yeah, stowaway. Oh, so is there going to be a whole new person to discover here? Yeah, there's signs that a stowaway had made a hidden space into the ventilation of their home and that they were stealing from the pantry. How did they get around unnoticed? I wonder if they're related to somebody else. Hello, stowaway. He's just snacking. He's just really hungry. The stowaway. Okay, so that's a whole new extra line of details that we're gonna find out, hopefully. Okay, so this is all done. Oh, that one needs the knife. But we do have bolt cutters to get into the mess hall section up here. Yeah, let's go check that out. Yeah, maintenance, that's the knife area. Which, I feel like you can just use the bolt cutters for that, for rope, but it probably doesn't work as easily. Might make the bolt cutters dull, actually, doing it not the right way. Here's what we're gonna find in this little area. If there's anything of important note. Splunk! Perfect. Bloop. Oh, cool. Another coat. This one covered in some kind of a ink or bleach. This looks like the captain's coat for sure. belonged to Hans? Stained jacket. New clue. Let's go look around. Hello, Mr. Fish. Old piano. I wish we could tickle the ivories, even though it's underwater. I know it wouldn't work. I still want to touch it. Diary. Let's check out this first, and then we can read the, or listen to the wax cylinder. Journal, 1905. That bonehead! Eric spends more and more time with Mom. He's so annoying, but she does seem a bit happier. Whatever. It's Jessie I really need to keep my eye on. I've seen how she is with Kmar, how he is. Fiance, my butt. I need to show him. Have to make my move. It's obviously the owner's daughter. Gosh, why am I forgetting her name? Maria. I'm trying to like keep all the names in my head. It's difficult at times. That's just how I am in general. Oh my gosh, the Illustrated New York News. Let's see what this one is.
It is a disruption for Maria, but I've worked tirelessly to make the Thalassa a home away from home.
Yeah, even she says Thalassa.
Not being treated like a small child.
Not Thalassa.
Being bossed around in some dumb boarding school. Even if the ship feels a bit isolating, the garden is Hep and some of the crew's a bash.
Hep.
And not to forget, this whole expedition is about our family, our history, which meant
That is a
so
cool
much to
aspect.
your grandfather. The Thalassa is incredible. A grand endeavor. Maintaining all of this must cost a fortune. I understand that the St. Catherine expedition is solely funded by you. As you know, my business has been steady and our family stocks and bonds keep us afloat. Less buoyant of late, surely. Your stocks have been in free fall the last year. Recent runs on the market hit your assets pretty hard.
Gosh, yeah, Jessie's just like
Mom?
trying to get some big scoop.
I doubt a journalist of your stature would learn the intricacies of the market, Miss Linden. Anyway, I think we're done here. Haven't you got a music lesson, my dear? I have everything I need. Thank you, Isabel. Maria.
Yeah, the more we're getting info from Jessie, it's like, it doesn't feel great what she's doing. I know she's got the pressure from her boss, but it's just not good, you know? Also, let's see. I do have more stuff here. Office incidents. A large stain in Eric's office originated from an inkwell that was smashed into the wall. Who could have done this and why? Is the link suspect to the scene? A captain's jacket covered in ink stains. Who did this? It was Hans, obviously. And then the person's motivation. What does he concerns? It's got to be the Hans interview. Typical warehouse, he's in her pocket. Yeah, that one with person's motivation. Secret fling, right? Yeah! Hans smashed it because of Eric and Isabel's secret. Okay, cool. Upset about the fling. Hans was angry at Eric for having a fling with Isabel. Let's visualize this moment.
Is it true that you and Mrs. Green were having a fling?
There's a key back there. Of course there is.
With respect,
I
Captain.
knew there'd be something back there.
If we were... It is none of your business how I or Isabel conduct our personal lives.
None of my business. None of my business. I trusted you to look into Alex. You're supposed to be conducting an investigation. Instead, you're sleeping with the suspects.
You're out of line, Captain. Whatever I or Isabel choose to do is our own affair. And I take my role and my duties seriously.
It's pretty fair. At that time. Like at the same time. I know the captain's concerned, for sure. It's a multifaceted thing.
Normally calm and collected.
Very interesting. The journalist. Okay, so Jessie was hired in to write about the St. Catherine mission, but was instructed by her editor to do an expose instead. What about? So the expose, signs of her new focus. Jessie calls Isabel's finances into question. Signs of her new focus. The Maria, Isabel's not acting herself lately. She gets mad when Jessie presses it. And then who was her focus? Obviously, Isabel. Was doing expose focusing on Isabel. Cool. Facing pressure from her editor, Jessie chose to dig up potentially damaging information on Isabel. Discovering possibly worrisome information, she found new motivation to pursue the truth. What did she find out about Isabel? Okay, let's conclude it. Solve 20 mysteries. Solution seeker. Okay, down bottom right, misguided affection. Maria had a crush on Kmar, writing that she was planning on making advances towards him. Signs of Maria's move. Obviously the red lipstick in the upper class quarters, as well as the heroin bottle. No, of course not. Of course not. Red lipstick on the whiskey. I thought that was just like the design of it. I was wondering why there was lipstick on there. Drunken seduction. Maria was in Kmar's cabin with a whiskey bottle. Wow. Wow. Okay. And then let's go here. Jessie's missing records. Oh, do we actually have information about this now? So equipment theft. Maria dislikes Jessie, and then what do we have for this one then? Gosh, I've got a lot of info here. No, we already got Maria dislikes Jessie. Tampering, competency concerns, Thomas family hurt, Sneaky Thomas, due diligence complaints, work feud, Kmar rebelled, investigation. Huh? Wait, Maria had taken Jessie's recordings and equipment. Why? So relationship with Jessie. Maria disliked Jessie. Maria was hostile towards Jessie, having called her a lying hag. Maria had taken Jessie recording for some reason. But what about... Is there something about Maria in one of these that I'm not seeing? Hans confronted Eric. Stowaway. Eric and Isabel. So Maria. Someone had tampered. Just try to tamper. No. Competency, not about Maria. Thomas. Kmar. Work feud. Eric and Kmar. No info about Maria. Alex's closet. Thomas and Kmar. And then Maria. Huh. I feel like I'm not getting the right details here, because this is obviously Maria dislikes Jessie, but what was her motive? I'm not getting any of the right things, it seems, for this. So I'm going to hold this one off to the side for now. But let's go to the expose. So the expose on Isabel. Jessie was writing an expose on Isabel. How was the work going? Jessie calls Isabel finances into question and scoops on Isabel. Secret fling, potentially. Jessie uncovered several things about Isabel that she could use in her expose. Jessie uncovered several pieces of information about Isabel. Okay. Conclude the mystery. All right, I'm going to save this one just because it's confusing on what might be there. I'd have to look at that one just a little bit more. But now we can go up here and looks like we can cut this off. Oh, and this leads to this upper section. Oh, cool. And since we've gotten that mystery solved, I believe we can go back into the office and find the key that we're looking for. And then, also on top of that, I'll know exactly what room that belongs to, because I can check on the map to see where that goes. Now, where was that? Yeah, this one right here. We can check. Aha! So the key, oh, it fell down there for the infirmary. Sweet. Sweet. Okay, awesome. So now that I've got that infirmary key, wrench and bolt cutters. So the infirmary, I believe, is in the main section, right? Or rather, I need to go back to Isabel's office again. And then infirmary is at the main hall section. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, this is great. Oh, this is wonderful. We're getting so much done here. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and let's go back down to the main kind of section here. And I think we're going to go ahead and leave this episode here for now. I hope that this has been a great kind of introduction for what this game is. The past two Let's Plays that I've done, the past two episodes that I've recorded here. Of course, if this is at all interesting to you, like we really are kind of just getting our feet wet, no pun intended, with this storyline, with kind of the mystery that is involved here with this game. So if you want to be able to kind of check this out for yourself, I would highly recommend checking this out. Again, it is available already on Steam. There's a link in the description here down below for anyone that wants to check it out. Team 17, again, thank you for sponsoring this video. Obviously, they gave me the link to share with you all so that you can check out the game. Stock portfolio. So this must be the next main thing for our clues. Stock reports. Mystery progress updated. Oh, Isabel, financial status. You know, let's do this one real quick. Isabel finances and then the stock reports. Piece it together. Isabel was lying about her finances. Her stocks had plummeted. Maybe she was trying to get treasures down below instead of, maybe it wasn't anything related to her family at all. That could be something crazy. Isabel was lying about her finances. Her stocks had plummeted. What was really going on with her finances? And how did that affect the ship? Okay.
But she was lying. Clearly not wanting Jessie to learn about her failed finances.
True.
I remember her apartment, more like a house at the back of the ship. Famous paintings and best treasures from her travels, statues, you name it. What happens when folk used to that lifestyle risk losing it?
Infirmary. Wait, how do we get to the infirmary? Wait a second. Yeah, how do I get to the infirmary? Oh, from up here. Wait, how do I... Wait a second. How do I get back up here to then go down to here to get all the way over here? Oh, no. Oh, wait a second. Was I in the infirmary before? And just never... I didn't unblock the blockade? Or am I overthinking this? Wait, did I forget to unblock the blockade when I was last in the infirmary? Oh no! But anyway, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this here. I just saw the game saved, so that's wonderful. Let's go back to the main menu. Yes. Perfect. But yeah, this has been great. I am planning to play more of this on my own accord. This story is very intriguing. I really hope people are enjoying this playthrough so far, and I'm excited to share more with you. Again, huge thank you for Team 17 for reaching out to me for this. I wish I could have played this closer to its actual release date. I unfortunately was out on a trip and just had some kind of ventures that I was off doing on my own. But as soon as I got home, I was like, heck yeah, I get to sit down, record this, and have a lot of fun kind of exploring this undersea mystery, this intrigue, this adventure, and really want to see how this continues to expand upon itself, how the story concludes and I guess progresses rather, because we're still kind of in the middle of it. But yeah, this has been great. This has been wonderful. Again, thank you Team 17 for sponsoring this. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment down below. Love to hear your thoughts and feelings on this one. Maybe you have any little theories that are going on based on the information that we have about all these characters. And of course, if I didn't mention, if you're not subscribed, consider doing so. Hit that bell notification, that we know exactly when I'm uploading any new videos. If you'd like to see any more content from me, welcome to follow me on any of my other socials, always linked in the description down below. And of course, in that description is also where you can find the link to check this game out on Steam. But of course, with all of that being said, you all are awesome. You all are amazing. And I cannot wait to see you all in the next video. Later.